What's up, guys? I know it's been a minute, and we'll address it in a bit, but with the cold open, we just want to say All-Star Weekend is back. We're back. February's looking like a nice month.
No shit, man. It's the month of love.
Oh, well, it's been a while since we last recorded, but I'm glad we didn't lose it. That was a good response. Month of love. It's your birthday month.
It's Single Awareness Month.
Erwin, tell them where you're going for your birthday. Tell them where you're going.
I am going to Cartagena,
Colombia.
Yes, sir.
I know a couple viewers just commented right now. Whoa!
Whoa, shit.
And then real quick, guys, I know we're going to get some new viewers off this, but for anyone, the 5 people that have been wondering, yes, it's been a minute.
No shit.
And we were going to address it with some of our, how would you say it? Static uploads, meaning inconsistent uploads in the past, few ones.
Yeah.
But long story short, Erwin's job has taken him to the West Coast.
Golf course.
And so we haven't been together, unfortunately. And even though we miss each other dearly, schedules just don't work. He stays there for like periods of time. I'm talking about. It's not like he just goes there, works, and then comes back to the East Coast of Florida. No. He's been there. Yeah. So that's the main reason. But this doesn't mean that Ball Talk Deep BTD ain't dying. It's on. What's the word we've been using?
Hiatus. Don't make me look it up for you.
So don't worry. We'll keep uploading. He's gonna be back more consistent on the East for the upcoming months, right?
We'll definitely be here to get you guys for the playoff coverage. You guys already know we've been doing this for the past 2 years, 3 years.
3 years, yeah. This is our third year.
Yeah, third year.
But it's been like 3 years.
You already know, from the play-in tournament all the way to the final buzzer in the NBA Finals.
That's true. Game reactions.
We're your go-to.
It sucks we haven't been covering this season as much, but I'm gonna be honest, it's been kind of a snooze fest. And I'm just kidding. Kinda, not really. I know some people are gonna be like, it's the most competitive. It's true. But in terms of like excitement and like drama and storylines and like drama. Actual basketball, it's lit. Although there is that argument, I'm sure if you've been watching the season of I don't want to call it stat padding, but the way that the points in fluctuation has happened, even the game of basketball is a little right now.
Like I told you, man, inflation's a real thing, man. It's not just it's just not it's just not eggs and milk, man. It's affecting the NBA.
It's not just prices.
Shit, man.
It's basketball too.
Man.
But we'll get back, and then don't worry. Like you said, playoffs will be good. But like I said, he's gonna be back more consistently in the next few weeks to months. And then after that, summer, and all I'm saying is stay tuned, keep subscribing. We're about to cross 10K. We got giveaways for 10K. We still haven't addressed the crap we want to give away for 10K. It is coming. We've wasted way too much money to not give it to you guys.
Yep.
And all the new viewers right now are just like, yo, get to the fucking point. What are they? I don't give a fuck. Look, we got chapters now on YouTube, and that's Erwin's job. So Erwin will remember to put around the 3-minute mark or whatever that, all right, end rant, All-Star talk. So let's jump into it. Today they announced the East All-Star Reserve for 2023 and the West All-Star Reserve, and we already have the starters, of course.
So let's just fucked up.
So right off the bat, let's just talk about the All-Star. Actually, pull up the starting 5 for both, because off the bat I'm forgetting right now just to make sure. But all right, East All-Stars. We got Joel Embiid, DeMar DeRozan, Jaylen Brown, Bam Adebayo, Drew Holiday, Julius Randle, Tyrese Halliburton. Got some of my boys up in there. West All-Star Reserves. We got Ja, the GOAT Morant, Domantas Sabonis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Paul George, Damian Lillard, Lauri Markkanen, and Jaren Jackson Jr. And then, so obviously we're going to give our thoughts with the picks for the reserves and even the starters right now.
Yep.
But we also want to bring up real quick, same people that gave us that graphic that you guys saw right now, Bleacher Report, they also tweeted most surprising All-Star Reserve with Drew Holiday, Markkanen, JJJ, and PG, as well as the question of biggest All-Star snub. We got De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, James Harden. I think that photo of Harden is mad hilarious. And Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
So, should we? address these tweets first, or should we just talk about the reserves first? All right, let's just address these tweets real quick because I don't want to focus too long on this. Biggest all-star snub. Look, I'm gonna be biased on this. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say Fox. Why Fox? I think he's been deserving of an all-star appearance. Not starting, but at least an appearance. At least at some point in the past, like 3. I want to say 4, just because I got put onto him around like 4 or 5 years or whatever. But like at least the past 2 to 3 years, at least. This year he had a strong start. Kings have been doing well. I think he deserved it, just to put him in. What about you for snub?
I'll say if you're going both by teams and whatnot, bro, how the fuck can you leave? And you already know I do not like the city at all.
Brunson?
No. Well, no, I think the New York Knicks are an eternal dumpster fire, but they're having an outlier year this year by being decent. With their mid-3.
Just tried the shit out of them. They're having an outlier.
Yeah,
this season is an anomaly for them.
Definitely a big ass anomaly, man. With their mid-3, trying to make the best impersonation of a big 3. But Brunson has been playing really well. He definitely deserves the reserves. But my pick was actually James Harden. I do not like the city of. I'm an
Philly fan?
Yeah, Philly fan.
Well, like you don't like the city or don't like the team?
Not a team. I'm like, bro, they're a dumpster fire too, bro. Like, come on, we know about the process already, man. Like, Embiid, get your ass down to Miami, man. Go play for a real organization.
We've been saying,
but I gotta say facts. Philadelphia, not the Phillies, the Sixers. They're having a great year. All right, they're a top 4 team in the East. Embiid's doing this thing. James Harden. Hey, it seems like all that weight that he's lost, he's cooking again.
It's working out. It's been working out. He's not been hanging out with baby no more.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, shout out to Philadelphia Eagles for that Super Bowl spot.
Fly Eagles.
I love it. You're supporting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna support Mahomes. I just like seeing legendary, historic things happening.
It's his turn to shine, man. Brady retired, man. Hey, Mahomes.
Yeah, and I just want to see how far he pushes this legacy. He's still young in it, and like, oh my god, I think he's gonna be like the LeBron for like the next LeBron for the NBA. For the NFL.
Yeah, it's your time to catch up to Jordan of the NFL.
Yeah, that's gonna be a talk. But that's why at least if he gets 2, then it's like now we can. Gives a little more credit to that conversation.
So let's go with the next tweet.
All right, most surprising reserve. You guys already see where he said it. I'm gonna say, well, PG.
It's kind of obvious.
Missing, dude. And then who you got?
Come on, man. It's Drew Holiday.
That was my second pick. It was between because PG's missed.
Or actually,
it's definitely not marketing. I don't even think he should be on this.
I would say it's a toss up between Drew Holiday and Triple J. I'm like, come on, man. Like ever since I saw that fiasco with the scoreboard, be like, yo, like I don't know if I saw that tweet out there, be like, JJ got like 10 blocks, and like the scoreboarder for like the Grizzlies, like he inflated that shit, and I'm like. Nah, man. I'm like JJJ, man. I'm like who?
Triple J.
I'm like who? Like Jaws bitch or something, or I'm like not Jaws bitch. Like Jaws like nah, man. He's okay. He's nice, but I'm like okay for the East. How the fuck can you live Pascal Siakam out of the reserves, man? Like. Drew Holiday's having a nice year, but Pascal Siakam, like I was seeing some stat, man. Like this man is like the first man that's like averaging 26, 7, and 8 out of the All-Star. I'm like, fuck out of here.
I do want to say I'm just happy to see one Heat player in this.
Bam is deserving. Yes,
he's deserving. He's been having a great season. The Heat have not. I don't care if they're doing well right now.
Nah, they're treading water.
They're treading water. It's a fugazi.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fake chain being covered in 24K.
It's a pig. It's a pig wearing lipstick. Yeah, and that pig is Kyle Lowry. All right.
Damn. How you feel about Jimmy not making it up?
Good.
Too many missed games.
No, good. It's gonna piss him off for the playoffs when playoff Jimmy comes back. I just pray to God. I'm gonna leave it over here. Pray to God or whatever you believe in, the NBA gods. That Pat Riley wakes up from his fucking nap and makes a fucking trade, for the Miami Heat. But I'm gonna leave my Miami Heat.
I have to believe that he's calculating, but
make
another
a trade,
organization that's been calculating well is Indiana Pacers. I love to see Tyrese Halliburton do it. It blows my mind to think the fact that Halliburton made it before Fox. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what the hell does Fox have to do to make it, man? The Kings are finally like talk about
He
it.
has to do what Tyrese did, man. He has to get the fuck out of the West and go to the East.
Like, bro,
clearly.
like talk about an outlier over here. The Kings are finally like decent, good.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're first place in a division where the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors are at. Like, what the fuck? Like,
You can fake talk them as a contender.
yeah,
you never do that before.
like you could fake talk and you're not gonna get completely laughed out of the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you'd be like, yo, wait, what? Who? The Kings?
But I'm glad to see Tyrese get. I believe this is his first one, right?
I believe so.
And I think it's gonna be first of. I don't want to say many. I don't feel confident enough to say that yet. But first of several, at least. Mm-hmm. You guys know he's in my boys' crew. I really think what everybody hypes up Jordan Poole to be, or at least what they did before. Mm-hmm. I think Tyrese can actually do it. Mm-hmm. Randall, the comeback boy of the year, I want to say. You know what I mean? After last season's, you can call it a disappointment just because of like the season before that and what he did in the.
I would say Shea would be somebody that I'm pretty happy about too. You know, making the first.
Oh, we're on the East though.
No. I get you, but it was just a thought that I was having since you were saying like first time like All-Star.
We have ADHD
and
guys.
And Tyrese used to play for the West with the Kings. I'm like thinking, oh man.
Now I know how you felt about Drew Holiday. I kind of feel you, but then everybody else I'm all for. DeRozan's been doing the DeRozan thing, still mid-range king. Although look at KD stats for mid-range things, and if you guys follow Chris Goldberry, I think he's having the best mid-range season of all time, or one of them. And then when you look at it, you know the actual stats and whatever. And I'm not like a fully stats guy, but you know stats do speak, provide evidence. It's insane. Yeah, but DeMar is right there too.
But for the East, like I'm gonna say it again, man. They man.
You don't think he's deserving, DeMar?
No, not that, man. I'm saying for the East. Man, put Drew Holiday over Pascal Siakam. Come on, man.
Yeah. No, that
like Drew Holiday.
There's Jaylen Brown, good, and especially how the Celtics have been performing. Joel Embiid is no question.
Yeah.
I would say after actually they kind of I feel like almost Bleacher Report it, but after Jaylen Brown, the last four: Bam, Drew, Julius, Tyrese. Okay, those can be talked about. The top three, no debate. No debate whatsoever.
Yeah, I talked about, but look, Julius Randle, he's having a renaissance year, man.
Like you said, the Knicks are having an outlier year.
Man. But hey, Randle, he's been driving that, man. 25 points per game.
Please show up in the playoffs, though, bro.
Nah, man.
Playoffs.
Yeah,
that's when it matters. Not the same as 2 years ago. We don't need that regular season, then playoff fizzle bullshit.
Yeah,
do this in the playoffs, postseason.
Just hope you don't run into Trae Young.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, he owns New York.
I just hope the fucking Heat don't run into Trae Young.
we're not scared of Trae Young.
All right, now let's go to the West side.
Okay.
Reserves, you got Ja, who I wanted to start, but whatever.
It's fine.
I get it. You got who are the two guards? Stephen who?
Stephen who? The disrespect, man. Stephen Curry.
I forgot who.
No. Stephen Curry, your boy Luka Doncic. You're talking about the starters, right?
Yeah, the starters.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Stephen Curry.
Yeah, that's who took
Luka,
up the other guard. Yeah,
and Luka. Yeah.
So,
yeah, man,
my opinion.
No, come on, man.
Opinion.
Luka and Steph is no doubt.
They're definitely better than Ja. They're definitely better than Ja. Now, maybe I'm an early adopter.
No.
I'm gonna say that. Let me just put that forward with tech and everything. I'm an early adopter. Now, that's the type of consumer and just ideology I have. Mm-hmm. I think Steph is a top 10 player of all time, solidified. Best shooter in the game ever. Just for excitement reasons and because remember, it's just All-Star. I think Luka and Ja starting would have been dope. That's just me. I don't know if anyone feels this way. Just fucking fully transfer that wave of the next gen. I know it's gonna happen, but I don't want to keep seeing Steph getting that starter role just because, just like LeBron and KD, and Kyrie too, just because they have a set fan base.
He deserves it.
No, I know he deserves
30 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Steph Curry.
I hope you guys know I'm being a little hyperbole.
Steph Curry's 6'2", man.
Because I just want Ja to get that.
Yeah, I know he got to. Yeah, maybe in 2 or 3 years.
Oh, that's so low.
It's so fine.
Far away.
Yeah, come on.
But that's the thing. I don't even think so, because I think in 2 to 3 years it's still gonna be Steph, just like LeBron. I think Steph and KD and LeBron are in that special superstar category where they'll just keep getting put in starting, and even if Ja deserves it more, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Luka's ever gonna move from that starting pillar for the next 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
But yeah, all right. Sabonis, well deserved. Shea, deserved.
Absolutely.
I don't know about PG. I'm telling you, missed games.
He's played 37 games.
Not super exciting for me this season.
He's fine. He's played 37 games. Like, it's been, what, about like 45, 46, 47 games? Yeah, it's fine.
He's who I would replace Fox with.
Nah, definitely not. You know who I would take out?
Dame.
No.
Been doing Dame things.
Dame deserves it. I would.
Marketing deserves it. Do not take Laurie out of it.
No, I am taking Jaren Jackson Jr. out.
That one I'm okay with.
I'm definitely taking him out.
I'm
like, come on, man. 16.5 points per game. 6.7 rebounds. I'm like, bro, you're like 7 feet tall.
I think they're
How the hell can you not get 10 rebounds if you're that tall?
I think they're viewing it of like, you know,
like
what Memphis is doing and his contribution to that. And from a coach's perspective, you know what I mean? They're like, slot him in. He deserves it. Because, like, it's almost like MVP votes, even though this is just All-Star, where your team ranks, at least for reserves, will play into effect, I believe, from a coach's perspective. Like, oh, that team's doing really well this season. Okay, sometimes they have no stars, sometimes they have one star, like, in the game already. Let me slot another person in. You get what I mean?
No, I get you.
So, yeah. But I do agree with you. I wouldn't have minded seeing him slotted out. And
like,
remind me of the starters again.
Okay, I got you.
It's clearly. I told you, I
man,
forget.
you need some coffee, man. All right, look.
It is 10 p.m.
LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, and Zion. Yo, hey.
It blows my mind that Zion is starting.
It doesn't. It does not blow my mind, man. The man finally put.
No. I get that.
The man finally put the hamburgers down.
No. It's not. It's not because he doesn't deserve this season. It's just like a year ago, 2 years ago, like where Zion was in the zeitgeist of the conversation as a NBA star and player. And we even would do our ranking, and people would be like, "Oh, why isn't he higher?" It's like, well, he hasn't proven himself. He's only played this many games. He hasn't like showed he can do this in like a longer span of time. This season, he has solidified it, and for him to do this 180, and not necessarily a 180, but for him to cement himself this quick, it speaks volumes of just how powerful his talent is. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but this is kind of already expected out of him once he already, like, shit. Not even before he got drafted, but
not
like already when he was playing in Duke.
If he stayed healthy, but the fact that he's been able to actually do it is what you know what I mean?
I mean, it's good for him, man.
I'm knock on glass. I'm glad he hasn't, like, I hope he can keep this doing. I hope he keeps keep the weight off. You want to put as little lower weight onto your lower extremities and just stay healthy. And as long as he keeps doing that, I really do think him, Luka, and Ja, they're gonna be that trio superstar for the next couple of years.
No, that's true, man.
Speaking of young superstar, all right, Eastern starters. Tell them the Eastern starters.
Again, okay.
Oh, you said the East. I think you just said the West. Okay. I was like, damn, is my memory that bad right now?
No, man. Hey, that's what happens after you get past 30. So Giannis.
I'm not past 30, but I just.
I mean, 30 in some days. Yeah, you technically are. Giannis, KD, Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum. I love seeing Donovan Mitchell there, man.
I was gonna say that's what I mean by like Donovan.
Good. I like that.
I'm so glad he went to Cleveland. It's been working out tremendously for him. Jason, I'm so glad to see him. He's also gonna solidify that starting spot for the next decade or so.
Yep.
I said early this season, on the BTD Twitter that like Jason Tatum this season is solidifying and cementing himself as the superstar potential that we all felt like he could reach, and he's showing that he not only can reach it,
he's already there,
has reached it, and that he is there, that he's staying there.
Yep.
He's staying on that level, and I am so excited. I just really wish he was on my team, but other than that, I'm very curious and hyped to see what he does for the next couple of years.
It's all good. We got playoff Jimmy.
He's well past his 30s.
He is. He is.
Speaking of well past their 30s, fucking KD. Look,
hey, but they're still balling, bro.
I know they're still balling.
Like, what you got against old people,
dude? This goes to show how bad my attention span, whatever is. I get bored very quickly. I get bored of things very easily. And, like, I love LeBron. I love KD. I love Kyrie. Wait. Let me show you the starters. I love Steph. All them guys old, and it's not that they're old. I'm just tired of seeing them. I'm sorry. Like I just want new blood in the starters.
Yo,
I just want
like Andrade's the type of person, man, that he'll move into a new city, be excited for a year, and then be like, yo, I'm tired of seeing the new people, same faces, man. Like, fuck out of here. Out of moving.
You're totally right.
I'm like, geez, man, you'll be like a landlord's like worst nightmare, man. Like, oh, he's gonna stay there for 10 years.
No,
yeah, 10 years, my ass. More like 10 minutes.
This gonna be a long-term tenant. Nope.
Done.
But yeah, cause like, I don't know, man. I've just seen their faces. Like they can be the reserves, bro. I'm sorry, except for maybe LeBron, because LeBron is just an anomaly. He's insane. He's the Tom Brady of basketball. But like, also at the same time, I'm just ready for new faces in the starting lineup. I'm not saying they can't be in the All-Star game, put into the reserves, but like clearly they're more so. I'm not saying they don't deserve it because they're having killer seasons, but they're more so there because of their solidified fan bases and these new guys, or these guys that haven't been in the league as long, or not necessarily in the league as long, but haven't been at that superstar level as long. You know what I mean? Got to get more and more mainstream fans to vote for them, yada yada. Like in like 3 years, I'm gonna say the same thing about Giannis, maybe even Jokic. I'm gonna be like, yo, wrap it up. Like, yo, let's put a new captain.
Man, I'm starting to think, man, you're one of those trolls that are voting for like Alex Caruso or some other white boy.
I did. Let me see if I put on the BTD Twitter.
Tyler Hero does not deserve it, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing Tyler Hero deserves is to pack his bags to bring us a star.
What? Because I tweeted. You saw it, right?
Yeah, I did, man. I'm like, of course he's playing.
I'm not saying he deserves it.
Definitely does not.
But the main reason, where is it? I had voted Morant. Everyone else made it, but I had voted Morant because I just wanted Morant, and I'm like, Steph's gonna make it regardless. And then, look, I put Mitchell because he will deserve it, but he's still young too. So I was like, give me some new blood. But then actually, Hero wasn't even because part of new blood, but that was just more biased heat because I was like, Hero. But then I wasn't gonna put Jimmy like he. I'm not done with Jimmy. It's like I've seen him enough.
No, I wanted to see Jimmy, man. So you can have that dread pictures, man. Like, him with the dreads, like trolling.
You saw what he responded with, like ESPN changed it apparently. He said after All-Star, I'm gonna reuse it again. I don't understand how that works.
Do it. Like yes, do it.
But ESPN, like, stop being a bitch. Just I get why ESPN would do that, cause like logically speaking, think of it from a viewer standpoint, especially a casual viewer. Like, you're seeing this guy with dreads, and then you're looking at the court.
Be like, yo, Bob Marley picked up a basketball.
Where is he?
Shit,
no, not even that. It's just like, wait, which one is he? And then you're constantly seeing that too. Like, say you watch a couple of Heat games. So, cool, I get it. But at the same time, if that's his media photo and everybody else is using media photos in your ESPN profiles and ESPN graphics,
I'll be a hypocrite.
Then, yeah, don't switch up for one person because you just don't want to or whatever.
Or you know what? Keep pissing them off. I want you guys to keep pissing them off. That way, come playoff time, we have a 5% chance of getting to the second round.
I will say at least my All-Star pick pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. I think I got everyone right except for my 2 biased votes.
Hero. You come fuck out of here.
That one I knew, but I was just like, okay, if we keep voting Heat Nation and shit, like, I didn't think he would start, but like, get him into like the reserves, because then the coaches be like, damn, man, people voting for this guy. It didn't work out like that.
I mean, I low-key maybe wanted him to be an All-Star reserve. That way his trade value will go up and be like, oh, he's an All-Star reserve. Sell now.
Why you hate Hero, bro?
I don't hate Hero, man, but I'm like, he's not that.
Oh, look, NBA Central. I just saw this right now on Twitter. The all-snub team would make a tough all-star team. You got Trey, and Jimmy, Pascal, AD, Harden, Fox, Brunson.
Of course, man. That'd be good. They fucked up.
That actually is pretty dope.
They fucked up. They dropped the bag.
I mean, some of them have been a little inconsistent, whether we're missing or just inconsistent on the court throughout the season.
Anthony Davis was looking like his old self before he went down.
And Trey's been inconsistent.
Yeah.
But I do believe Pascal deserves. And then like when we did one of our last videos, he was like what was it that Nick Rice said? There were only like you remember like only 5 guys in the league.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He's like, yeah, it's like LeBron, Pascal Siakam. Yeah, he's having a nice season.
Yeah, he's like all those guys are
amazing.
Plus minus Siakam are superstars, some shit like that. Yeah, and I was like,
Pascal Siakam is nice, but yeah, those guys.
And that was like close to midway through the season. So like for Pascal to be think about that, and yeah, he deserved it. He's a lovable guy. Like if you watch Pascal interviews and stuff like that, just hear him. He's a lovable guy.
Of course, man.
Sometimes just put them in because they're nice.
Well, I mean,
be good role models for the young bucks.
Yeah, we need more Canada teams. More Canada fans.
Dude, now that they're expanding, we should do an episode on that. What cities should they expand to? I would love to see a second NBA team in Canada. I mean, Vancouver had one.
Yeah, the Grizzlies.
So I think they could, bring it back there. But if not, then yeah, Montreal.
Montreal.
Imagine a team in Quebec. Quebec City. That'd be sick. With a little French design. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, guys. But I know it's
we'll
been
be
a while.
back.
Yeah.
In 5 weeks.
we'll be in 5 weeks, man, or whenever like the groundhog decides to come out.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, we do have long-term plans with this podcast. It's just right now, life, work, all that regular bullshit get in the way. But once we get our shit settled, because we're working on building a permanent studio together. Yeah, we're going all in. So please sub, please like, follow our socials, Twitter, Insta, TikTok, Erwin's LinkedIn, do all that.
And yeah, man, I appreciate all the love and the hate. I mean, he pretty much said all the socials already, but I'm gonna say it again in case if you're ADHD like us. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all podcast streaming platforms. And anyways, guys, we'll see you soon. But for now, later.
Take care.